How's it going, everyone? Just taking a little afternoon ride around the lake on the Mt07. Testing out this new mic again. It sounded pretty good, I thought, earlier, so I want to hear that sound with the Mt07. Am I the only one that has like the next 6 motorcycles picked out? Man, if I was rich, I have so many bikes. Unfortunately, I'm not rich, so still fortunate enough to be on a bike, though. Beautiful day, fun bike. What more can you ask for? So I'm curious, what bikes you are all riding, if you're riding, or what are you thinking about getting, if you're thinking about getting any? Feel free to let me know. Not the wealth of advice on motorcycles, because I haven't been doing it that long, but still kind of interested. Let me know where you're watching from in the world too. That'd be pretty cool. It's a fun road right here. Try not to go too fast, get myself in trouble, but pretty fun little road. Nice time of year, starting to get pretty out with all the leaves changing. Getting a little perfect weather, 64, can't beat that. I think I want to upgrade this to an MT09 in a year or two, and really want to get an ADV bike and a sport bike. I think one of each would be perfect. I mean, I have my dirt bike, which is great. I love that, but I think you need a little of everything. They're all fun in different ways. Do so many different things. Like, you definitely want your hooligan bike. Once I upgrade my dirt bike, I'm definitely supermoto in my current WR450. I think it'd be so fun as a supermoto. I don't have a lot of experience on all kinds of bikes, so it'd be kind of fun to try a bunch of stuff out. I think a sport bike would be fun as long as it wasn't my only bike, because I don't think I could handle that kind of position for too long on any longer rides. I'm getting kind of old. Let's see what we got here. Wonder how this bike's coming through on the mic. Hopefully it's sounding better. Let me know what you think of this mic setup. I haven't tried it with my Cardo on yet, because I don't want to pick up any music or any distortion. So I've been shutting that off. If you're thinking about getting a MT07, depending on, I guess, your riding ability or experience, I definitely recommend this bike. I know a lot of people have a lot of complaints over it, but I think it's just a fun bike. Obviously, if you have tons of experience, you might think it's a little slow, or, you know, not the best suspension or any of that stuff. For what I do with it, it's just fine. It's so much fun. That Yosh pipe, oh, just sounds so good. That's with the dB killer, because I think it's plenty loud like that, plus without a tune. I don't think I want it any louder than that, really. If you guys got any question or anything, feel free to hit me up. Getting a few subscribers now, just starting. That's pretty cool. It's nice to be able to share the stuff you love with other people. It's always fun. It's kind of exciting to get into this, try to get my bugs worked out. I'm definitely gonna be working on this from now on. This is my plan. Try to get all my kinks and bugs worked out of it. Hopefully eventually I get to a point where I can make some money on it. That'd be pretty cool. Buy some more bikes, do some fun stuff, maybe do a track day or two. Thinking about doing a review on some of my other dirt bikes too. My wife's dirt bike and my daughter's got a CRF 250F and a CRF 230F. I don't know if you guys would be interested in seeing those at all, but I can do a few videos on those. Those are great entry-level dirt bikes. A lot of fun. Of course, air-cooled Hondas, I mean, you really can't beat that as reliability goes. This is where I always probably do a little acceleration here and probably disturb these people in this house. Alright, that's fast enough. Let's not be silly. Yeah, I'd love for them to open up a track up this way. We don't really have nothing in Idaho. That'd be my dream if I ever got extremely rich. I'd build a racetrack up here. I think that'd be pretty cool. A little motorsports complex, really. That would be the ultimate dream, but then we'd have to keep playing Powerball for something like that to ever happen. So far, those Eliminator videos seem to be doing the best. Everyone's pretty interested in that bike, which I completely understand. Great entry-level bike, looks pretty good. You know, decent beginner power. I mean, it's not a perfect bike by any means. I was getting some requests to try to pop wheelies on it. I was trying that just to see if I could, but I just don't think that clutch is up to it. I feel like I'm just gonna destroy that little bike, and I don't want to do that. It's just not that kind of bike. It's sporty, it's kind of fun. I mean, I'm sure some people that are much better than me have no problem doing it. In fact, I've seen videos people doing that, like on Daily Rider and stuff, but I think there's quite a huge difference between me and Zach Kortz on that. He is good at what he does. I'm not so much, but I'm having just as much fun, so that's all that matters. It'd be real interesting to see how I keep any content coming out through the winter. Still trying to figure that one out. I mean, cold's cold. I'll just have to do more neighborhoods and slow speed stuff because I don't have really warm gear like that or anything, but once there's ice and snow on the ground, I'm kind of going to be out of luck. Could do some of those reacting to the news videos, but I'm not really up to all that editing stuff just yet. That's a huge skill I got to learn, especially when you're not the most tech savvy guy in the world. Well, let's see what we got. We can go back past the lake, get a little view of that maybe. That wouldn't be a bad deal. If any of you guys are more experienced in this motovlogging thing, any advice, I'd appreciate it. It's definitely a learning curve. I don't really script anything out. I'm sure that's fairly obvious. And I can't, like I say, edit really yet. I can just clip long or short in the front or end off video, really. That's good. You can see all my mistakes, which are a lot. There we go. There's some lake action. That's pretty nice. My fields over there. Maybe find somewhere to pull off, do a little sound test. Try to go somewhere we're not going to disturb everyone. I'm trying to do my best to not be obnoxious. It's not always the easiest thing. This whole making content thing is different. Trying to not feel awkward with a camera on, talking to yourself. It's a different world than 20 years ago. Everyone thought you were just insane doing stuff like that. But let's see if this gate's open here. Maybe I pull in here. It looks pretty empty. See if we got it closed up. Might have it closed up for the fall already. Yeah, I got it closed up already. I don't know what their deal is with these. I don't know, I'm not much of a boater or a water person. I prefer, oh, turn signal, look at that. Ooh. What we got over here? A little hot rod. Pretty nice. What do we got here? Road work, yay! Oh great, hey look, motorcycles use caution. Guess that means me. That's always good. That always gives me that warm fuzzy feeling when you see that. See when they put this chip seal down, I don't know if they do that where you're at, where they tar it down and throw gravel on top, let you drive over it for about 3 or 4 days and then get rid of the, sweep up the excess and tar it down again. But when they first put that down, it's riding on marbles. It is terrifying. It is, I don't know, man, every time I've been on that, or me and my wife have been on that, it is one of those things that's, it'll get you puckering a little bit. You're like, oh God. I mean, I've rode this on the dirt just a few times. It's so much worse than that because you're literally riding on marbles, but what are you gonna do? Just gotta try to not lean, keep your inputs easy, and stay up and down as you can, ski through it. Anyone that subscribed, I appreciate it. It really means a lot. Trying to get something going here. Anyone's not subscribed, you really should. You could see some really mediocre content done poorly. Give you something to think about how much better you are than me all the time. I'm fine with that. No, I'm working at it. I'm going to get better at it, that's for sure. But if you get in now, you're on the ground floor. Someday you'll be like, oh, I remember that. I remember when that guy was just slightly worse than he is. Well, but all the comments, I appreciate those. The likes, subscribers, it all definitely means a lot. Getting something going. Try not to be too repetitive. Oh, a little bounce house. There you go. This video is probably dragging on a little, so see if I can pull up here, do a little sound test for you guys. And we'll call it a day. Sorry, try to get my wife out of the video. She's not a big fan of being on camera, so that's the bike. I like it. My scratch I did. My keys in my pocket. That made me feel dumb. That Yosh pipe. I really like that Yosh pipe. Even my dent I put in it when I dropped my rear set on it. See, that's, you guys got to follow me. You can see all these bonehead moves. Got the Motovlog sliders. Bought that from TST. That's pretty good. Got the DB killer in there. So she's running a bit rich. Surprising. Rich and lean at the same time. Sometimes it gets a little lean pop. Alright, let's get a little sound clip for you guys. Oof, sounds good. I like that. Alright, well, I think that's all I got for you. Try to get some more videos going this weekend. Appreciate it. Have a great